Hello everybody and welcome to the Galactic War. In this video I'm going to show you my top 5 tips and tricks for playing Helldivers 2. First off, we're going to start with aiming down your sights. No matter which gun you're using, if you click the right stick on your controller or middle mouse button on your mouse, you can aim down the sights of your gun. This works from your pistol all the way up to the autocannon and recoilless rifle. Next is the reload menu. Tapping R on your keyboard or X or square on your controller will reload your weapon, but if you hold that button down rather than tapping it, a menu will appear with a few different options you can change. From this menu we can change the fire rate of certain weapons, most of which will come with full auto, single shot or burst fire modes. Some weapons will only come with single shot or full auto. You can also change the range of your scope whilst aiming down your sights if your scope has alternate ranges. Most weapon scopes will go 50 meters, 100 meters and 200 meters, and some will have shorter ranges depending on the weapon. My third tip is using the minimap to locate dropped items and samples. If you die and get called in far away from the location your support weapon and samples dropped, you can bring up the minimap and see where those items are. Usually when on mission I keep my minimap fully zoomed out so I can see where all the different objectives and hidden bits are, but you can also zoom in for a more detailed look at where those dropped items are located. For the next tip, we're going to keep using the minimap. Did you know that when you bring up the minimap, if you look in the bottom left corner of your screen where your teammates' health and ammo indicators are usually located, those indicators turn into their stratagem cooldowns, so you can see which stratagems they brought with them and what the remaining cooldowns are. Finally, we have 2 radial menus which took me a few weeks to discover, one of which I wish I'd known about from day one. Firstly, we have the equipment radial menu, which allows you to drop certain items that you're holding. If you hold down X on your keyboard or down on the D-pad, a radial menu will appear with 4 options. From here you can drop your support weapon, backpack, samples and any other mission objectives that you're carrying. The other radial menu is the communications or pings menu. If you hold down Q on your keyboard or R1 on your controller, another radio menu will appear with a few communication callouts that you can utilize. You have options like thanks and sorry pings, which I rely on a little too much in some missions. You can also use the ping button to ping distant objectives which may not have appeared on the minimap yet. Hover your crosshair over the building in the distance and tap the ping button and your Helldiver will call out the objective and mark it on the map. Right, that's all for today folks. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. And remember, the only good bug is a dead bug.